every single thing I do is very intentional because I went through things and I want to do things differently. But what I'm learning is all those things happen for a reason. We go through things. We don't like how we were raised for certain reasons. We want to create something differently, and because we're holding on to the resistance of, I don't like how they did that, we're holding on to the judgment of it, we end up going through similar situations that teach us, that show us exactly how that happens and why we should give compassion, love, and understanding to people that we once judged. When we judge that parent for not showing up for us, we go through life experiences like I did, where you see why they chose not to show up or why they show up in the way they did. We go through things judging our parents for disciplining us or being strict on us for certain ways or holding certain beliefs. So then we go through life experiences that legit show us why they did and allows us the opportunity to love them more because everybody's just doing the best they can.
Instead of turning this into a reel, I decided to give you the full story time.
To share. Today's Mother's Day, and I've been really emotionally triggered all day today. I've been really bothered and annoyed and just on edge and body aches and just not feeling great today. And I sat with myself and I realized I was holding so much resentment for being a mom. I didn't realize just how much I don't like it for so many reasons. And after I let myself cry and be upset for being a mom and for feeling so uncomfortable and wrong for not enjoying being a mom, knowing there's so many people that would love to have kids, that wish they could be, and I know there's so many people that really love having kids and being a mom and having the duties and the responsibilities, and that's just not me. It hasn't been me, and my daughter is now 8, and I still every year wish that I wasn't a mom. I wish it was the one job that I could quit, the one job that I could just be relieved from. I don't want to cry because I want to share the beautiful wisdom I got in all of this. Is I realized every single thing that I said I wouldn't do, every single way that I was raised, the things that are on display. I don't know why I always feel the need to rhyme certain words, but I realized every single thing I went through and all the things that I judged my parents for doing, every single thing that I judged them for. Oh, sorry. Driving, and this doesn't want to stay up, I guess. But what I realized was every single thing that I judged about my parents, judging my dad for not being there, judging my mom for not being emotionally available and not giving me affection or connection or just love in the way that I needed. I judged us for moving around a lot. I judged the way I was disciplined and beat by certain partners she had. I judged so much about all the things that I've judged and that I told myself I wouldn't do and I would do differently. When you decide to parent differently because of you not liking or you disagreeing with the way that you were raised and you blaming your parents on certain wounds you have and certain ways that you think, you blame your parents because let's be real, our childhood messed us all up. Everybody has childhood issues. Everybody that has relationship issues, commitment issues, money issues, family, whatever it is, everything was created from our childhood. So there are a lot of things that we don't like that our parents did. Let's be real. Anyway, so once you realize what those things are and you decide to be parents and do things differently because like for me, I know I chose to be a conscious parent instead of beating my kids. I said I was not going to do that, and I was going to raise my kids to feel free, to feel safe, and empowered to express themselves and all these things. I also made a promise to myself that I would not raise a child alone, because I was raised without my dad around, and I feel like all of my issues with men came from that. So I carry a lot of judgment for those two things specifically, the way I was disciplined and like the not having my dad around. I said no. So I specifically chose the man, I chose the partner that I did, because he said, I will be there 100% for my kids. You won't even have to do anything. I will spoil her. I will cater to y'all. I will provide. Everything. He said everything that I wanted. Every single thing that I wanted to hear. It made me feel at ease about having kids, because I know daggone well I don't have the emotional capacity for no daggone kids. So I don't want to raise them. So I was so grateful that he was more than willing and able to do this, right? I choose him, we do this thing, and it's so great, and then he passes away. And then here I am in a situation that I promised myself I wouldn't be in. I would not be a single mom, but now what can I do? It's not that he chose not to be around. He didn't just disappear, but still somehow I'm raising a daughter just like me without a dad. I'm saying a lot of words. And the point I'm trying to make is things happen in your life as an adult, as a parent. Every single thing happened for a reason, and it happened for the greatest good. All the things, the abuse, the pain, the rape, like every single thing. I need to sit with this, but this was my lesson today on parenthood. Is we go through things, we don't like how we were raised for certain reasons, we want to create something differently, and because we're holding on to the resistance of, I don't like how they did that, we're holding on to the judgment of it, we end up going through similar situations that teach us, that show us exactly how that happens and why we should just love other people.